In the last few days, top transportation officials have been calling for a 1-cent sales tax hike to pay for widening I-70 and fixing much of the state's highway system. A Republican senator joined with a fellow Democrat in introducing a bill that begins the process for putting the issue before voters. Even the Missouri Chamber of Commerce says it's keeping an open mind about the idea. But I thought the mood in Jefferson City was no to any tax. Has that changed, Senator Kraus?
I don't think that has changed. This is a referendum that allows the voters to vote on it, and it's a few senators that are coming together and saying that this is their proposal. Any senator can propose a law change or a referendum. That doesn't mean we'll give it overall final approval.
Now, you've already been mentioning, Senator LeVota, the issues of funding for all of these areas of government. Highways is another one that doesn't have much money at this point in time.
Right. Well, this is an example of where we are with our revenues in the state of Missouri. We've had tax cuts of about $1 billion over the last 10 years, and we keep reducing our revenue, and we keep reducing the amount of resources we can give to roads. And so now it's at a crucial decision where we may have to raise taxes on sales. It may or may not be the right situation, but we have to be very careful with our tax policy as we go along.
Patrick.
I would agree with that. I mean, I think when you're talking about new projects, expanding the highway, I think it's a question of priorities. And as someone who has driven back and forth between Kansas City and St. Louis for the last 10 years, I got to say there has never been a point for me personally where I thought, man, we need a third lane. Now, I think that there are always going to be maintenance concerns. I think that those have to be addressed. That's the proper role of government. But as far as adding a third lane, I'm personally, I don't think it's necessary.
And you're on that highway all the time, coming back and forth.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the
now,
time.
but what happened to the idea of having a toll road, though, on I-70? And wouldn't that be a fairer way of funding improvements of highways rather than doing a sales tax, a 1% sales tax that everybody would be paying for?
Well, I think there wasn't much appetite in the General Assembly for a toll road because it's cumbersome on these different communities that are around I-70.
But you've also pointed out on this program before, Dave, that it would be another sales tax in Missouri would elevate that to a huge level.
Maybe we could talk about this after the show, when the addiction of lawmakers to raising excise and sales taxes will ever end. We talk all the time about cutting income, cutting property taxes, but boy, another penny here, another half penny there, 14, 15, 16 cents on the dollar, Nick. When I was growing up, it used to be 3 cents on the dollar. For whatever reason, that's the way most lawmakers now want to fund government, and you wonder if there's any